Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Cancers for the week starting June 20th, 2016. And if you'd like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. And thank you for those who subscribed already, and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your private messages. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well. And now, my Gemini, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. And this week I will do it differently, okay? I will do a 3-card spread, which will be past, present, and future. And let me know how this resonates with you. So let's see what we have in the past position. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're picking up your authority, okay? You're taking some type of leadership role. I mean, the sun will be in your house in the next few days towards the end of the week. So happy birthday for my Cancers that will be celebrating their birthday. But also there's an energy of you where coming from you where you have some type of how can I say, some type of a role that you play in either your career or in your personal life, which makes you very comfortable. Okay, is where you know where you stand, you're able to express yourself clearly, you have this vision and of the truth, which is actually correct, and you're able to use your intuition in allowing you to perceive what is true and what is not, especially with this, this energy this week. And I mean, mostly what happened, it's coming from the last few weeks where there was a lot of tragedy and a lot of issues, and Cancers are mothers, male or female, it doesn't matter. They have this premonition where they're able to sense what's really going on. They're able to go at the bottom of the thing and not stay on the surface and be panicking. They could be panicking. I mean, Cancer could be emotional, but whenever there's a crisis, my Cancers, this is where they reveal themselves. They're able to really provide counsel to other people. They're able to give a certain amount of security through their words or through their perception or how they express themselves. And this is this energy for you this week, my Cancer, where you'll be, I think a lot of people will be, again, asking you for your advice, or maybe just you'll be there to comfort other people, to bring back an energy of security around you. Okay, you have the swords here, so be mindful of that. I always say the King and the Queen of Swords could be harsh in the way they express themselves, but that is just it's because you may want to be so clear and understood and honest that you are maybe pushed to be a little bit more direct. But just know that sometimes your words could have a certain impact on other people. And let's see what we have in the present position for you, my Cancers. We have here the 7 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, Mercury is in your 12th house. It's in Gemini. Although it feels very comfortable, it's his house. Mercury in the 12th house is known to be detriment. Okay, it's known to be where Mercury feels at his detriment. But in this case, it may not be true because it's in his house, but the energy is still very present, which means that there's some type of illusions, okay, that you may be building in your head, or maybe there's different things going on, and you could be digging in a little bit deeper, because there's a part of my Cancer that they like to investigate. Like I said, they like to go at the bottom of an issue. But here, just be mindful that presently you may not be able to define everybody's intention, or you may not be able to understand what is going on, although you do have the clarity. okay, in terms of how you express yourself, but in how other people's intentions or how other people are behaving. Just be mindful that you may be you know, in some type of energy where you could get some deception, okay, or you could be deceived. But I think it's mostly that you could be deceived, and let me explain why. Just because the Seven of Cups here is, you know, there's different things that are shown to you, and you know, you're the one who makes a decision to go in that direction, to say, you know what, that's what I believe, that's how I see things, and I'm gonna stick with my guts, and know that this may not be true. Okay, know that there may be something else going on, or know that you may have to be open to hear different side of the stories, or to dig, you know, differently, okay, or to take information coming from other people and not necessarily think that other people have different type of intention. But they may. I'm just giving you different type of examples, but they may very well have different intention. But it's just to let you know that, you know, what's going on with other people, you may not be led in the right direction, or maybe you're spending too much time in your head, and that could be building, you know, you could be building castle in the air, or you could be creating, you know, some type of feelings, or you know, you could be attempting to see people differently than what they show you, and it may not be true. You may not see clearly yourself. So just be mindful of that. And let's see what we have in the future position. The Eight of Cups. Looking at the Seven. Well, he's going towards that direction. So, you know, here, like I said, presently, you may be under the impression that people are not honest with you. Some of them may not be, okay? But some of them may be. So pick them carefully, because the Eight of Cups is you being ready to just move out, move on, okay, leave things or people behind, or relationship, okay, but there's certainly something that you're leaving, that you're abandoning, okay. So, and those cups are standing, so you know it comes after the Seven. So we have the Seven and the Eight. So be mindful this week not to spend too much time in your head. And if you're not ready to make a decision, don't make that decision. Like I said, you have Mercury in Gemini in your 12th house. And sometimes 12th house is the house of illusion. And it's the house of hidden enemies, yes, on a certain level, but also self-destructions, okay? When we are, you know, deluding ourselves in seeing things that are not there, okay, among other things. So I'm just mentioning the things that I find related to this reading. So be mindful of this energy, okay? Because, you know, we have you thinking clearly, being in your head and having this clarity for yourself. But when in regards to other people, you may be a little confused. So just try not, it may not be the week where you have to make decisions or that you should walk away. But if you do feel that way, I trust that you'll make the right decision. But just be mindful of that, okay? If you have made your mind on something or on someone, you may not have seen the truth about that person yet. Or the other way around is also true, okay? But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Cancers. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, sending lots of kisses. I love you.